Biotech is basically the whole study of DNA and proteins. The structure of both and just basically how they work inside the body. Also the manipulation and even manufacturing of them.
So biotech is different from other classes with the fact that you get a lot of freedom with what you get to use in terms of equipment and experiments. So I took chemistry last year, and of course we didn't really use a lot of equipment, and most of it was controlled by the teacher. In biotech, the teacher gives us the equipment, and she explains to us how to use it, and if we have any help, if we need any help, she teaches us, but she doesn't really get into what we're doing unless there's a problem with, say, one of the machines that is broken. And it's just generally a lot more freedom than other science classes.
This class is pretty much entirely different from any other science class that I've ever taken. It's really a lab class because at the beginning of the year, it's a lot of lecture on how to use the materials and how to use the tools. And then when the second semester hits, it's nonstop working with the equipment and doing labs, and it's a great way to get experience, and you learn the different fields that you can use biotech in. Like, we're doing a forensic lab right now, and we're going to work on manipulating cells next week or the week after that to produce insulin, I think.
Biotech is different because it's a lot of hands-on, a great deal of labs, and it gives you an insight into like the actual industry of science and how it kind of works.
I think one of my favorite parts about biotech is generally just messing around with all the cells and DNA. One of my favorite experiments that we've done in biotech so far is the PCR and gel lab. And what we do is we multiply DNA, and we basically put it in this gelatinous solid substance, and we have an electromagnet current run through it, and it pulls the DNA towards the other side. And using what's left over, we can actually determine the size of the DNA and where it corresponds in the chromosomes and all that stuff. So it's generally a really, really cool experience.
I would recommend this class to anyone interested in the field of science. Like, it's just another science class our school provides, and it's just a really cool science class.